For anyone that hasn't heard of Sense and Style, can you just tell us a little bit about yourselves?
We're from New Jersey, United States, not the Jersey here. I've never been to the Jersey here. I'd like to go. I don't even know what it's like. What is it like?
I don't know, it's just an island. I don't know what
it's an island?
It's just an island.
No, I thought it was... Really?
Yeah, New Jersey is an island.
Jersey is an island?
It's not far from here, actually.
Oh, we should go.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been a band for 7 years. We've released 4 records. We've been on 5 million different record labels. I've been on tour for almost 3 months. I'm hungover. But I'm still going to drink tonight. And we play music that is honest, and I think people like it. At least some people do.
Great. There's a bit, well, I've heard that there's a bit of an interesting reason behind the name.
Yeah.
Can you just tell us a bit about that and why you chose it?
I was studying Eastern philosophy and learning about it when I was in high school. I was like 18 or something like that. And I had a really cool teacher that inspired me to pretty much do whatever I wanted to do with my life. And we were just learning about Hinduism, Buddhism, Taoism, all the different religions, and then it was just kind of something that meant something to me at the time. The idea, it basically means nirvana. You know, to reach nirvana, you pretty much have to give up all attachment to worldly things, and even go as far as if you really truly want to transcend life, you have to give up all need for even your body as a shell, so that you can break the cycle of death and rebirth. And it was like in a passage or something, and it was like, in order to blah 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 blah, you must have your senses fail, and I just thought it was cool. It had a cool ring to it, and meant something, so.
Okay. This, you know, the things we're talking about there, it kind of transcends into your lyrics and stuff. Like,
yeah.
How do you find that you go about writing songs?
Lyrically, it's just whatever comes out, you know. Just I think of something, I get one line, and then I build the whole song around an idea or a theme or a metaphor or anything like that, and it just kind of comes out.
Okay. Do you write a lot on the road, or is it?
I don't write anything unless we're writing. I kind of save it all up, almost, instead of getting it out periodically. I kind of save everything up. I don't know, maybe this next record I'll try something different just to try it, but I really don't write on the road. I'm too hungover.
All the time?
At least 4 times a week. I feel like I'm going to die. And then there's some days where I feel great, but I'm just so excited that I feel great that I just start drinking again for fun. Because that's pretty much all you do on tour. That's why I don't know what straight edge bands do on tour. I don't know how to handle it. That's why they all break up. That's why all the hardcore bands break up, because they go on tour and they... No, that's not why they break up at all. But...
Well, you've done some quite extensive touring recently. You toured around America, and now you're just starting European tour. Would you say you're pretty happy on the road? It sounds like you have a lot of fun.
We do have a lot of fun. It's just when it gets to the tail end of stuff, people lose their minds, because you're just in rooms like this every day. And yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just the movement and never being in one place and being away from home that long that just is a pain in the ass. But everything else is cool. You know, I like playing the show. That's really the highlight of the day, is playing. That's all that really matters. I mean, that's why we're here, so.
Yeah, and how do you find the audiences over here? You're about to start your European tour. How do you find they compare?
They're different. It's different. It's not as... It depends. Each city's different, just like in America, you know. Like, we just played Norwich last night. It was a little different. Like, people were excited, but it wasn't very outwardly enthusiastic. I just think it changes from city to city. It's really just the different vibe of the city and how kids are used to going to shows and what they're used to. It changes from every city, even in America. You know, there's some cities where kids just don't jump around and go nuts. That's just not how it works. And there's some cities where people are insane.
Yeah.
You know.
Definitely. We're mainly about live music. Our show's all about live music.
Cool.
And how important do you think it is to see like your favourite bands live, and what do you enjoy about seeing music?
I like bands that are imperfect and put on a good show and It's penalties. Went to penalties. That's why we were freaking out.
Yeah.
I enjoy bands that aren't perfect live because you can't be perfect live, and I enjoy like the realism of, I don't know, just when you see a good show, you should feel really lucky because we play sometimes 7 days a week, and you're never going to have an amazing show every night. So when you do get to see a band play really good, I think it's different because from a fan's perspective, you just think they just show up here and they play and that's it. And there's not much behind it, but day in and day out, you try your best to put on the best show possible. But then some days it's just not going to be that good. So I respect bands that just give it and fucking don't care if they sound amazing or don't sound. It's not about that. It's about like how much effort they put into what they're doing. I think.
How do you feel about festivals? You signed up to do any festivals upcoming? And
we did Bros Rock. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I like festivals. They're cool, but it's just not as. It's fun. It's fun to run around and see a bunch of different bands and see a lot of your friends or whatever. But the show is never as good as it is when you're headlining or playing a normal show. It's always good, but it's just not as. It's not the same thing.
Yeah, definitely. And of bands that you've seen, through playing with them or got to see yourself, like what would you say are some of the best you've seen either recently or of all time?
I got to see Get Up Kids. They were great. Recently, just saw Thursday the other night. They were awesome. Under Oath is great live. My favorite band to see live would probably be Bane. I don't know, something about the music just makes me want to just go nuts and just let go. I love Bane. They're one of my favorite. I think they are my favorite live band.
Yeah. Just one last question, just about your band mainly. You've gone, as you say, you've released a few records now, you've been around a while, and you've had a few sort of line-up changes as well. How would you say you've evolved as a band?
Well, we're definitely older. Our average age has gotten older. I think it's really going to come out in the next record. Just how much we've changed and how much we've grown together as writers, and it should be something. Should be interesting. It'll be fun. But yeah, it's definitely brought the live shows went from here to here, really. With Heath and Jason Black, it's just incredible how good they both are at what they do.
So. Yeah, so we've got a lot to look forward to.
Yeah,
tonight, then.
definitely.
Okay.